I do anything to our coach.
Say something
like not supposed to. Turn savage in a room full of vultures.
I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care about these isms.
Had to go and go kill Kobe. Damn.
That's bullshit, man.
It's a moment.
Cause I'm not a fool.
Hotep or die.
Drinks when they poet. Why snitch and glorify that shit bogus? Why they changed the game and decoded? Why they signed it?
It turns out that the Hoteps in our community were correct.
All-time high. Why we staying woke but sleep on the lies? Why the ladies?
What does Hotep mean to me?
Until the culture loves Hotep, we will never be free. Of education for the black community comes from the Hotep community.
Where are you gonna get these gems? These life gems? Hotep's been told you.
Hotep's been told you.
Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why we still live in dark days? Why we segregate, part ways? Why a virus stopped the world, quarantine for some days? Why?
Look, why they teach us what they wanted us to learn from the start? Why they never told me I could make a living from...
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Happy New Year's Eve. I see we're lucky enough that every holiday dropped on Thursday this year. We still coming with you. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus, episode 132 of Hotep's BEEN Told You. Greatest podcast on the last day of the year. Hotep Jesus, what's going on, man?
Yo, today's a good grifting day, yo. I'm like, damn, like, am I slipping? I logged on to YouTube and like everybody going live. I said, God damn.
Yo, people try to get that last minute grifting, man. You know what I mean?
It's like, damn, everybody try to get their, I guess because ain't no like parties and stuff like that. Right. So you partying with your favorite YouTuber.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all been with us this year. Rain, sleet, snow. You know what I'm saying? Greatly appreciate everybody that tunes in every Thursday. So we're glad to be here. Glad y'all are here. I don't know. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Couple donations. Chad, Hotep will become a household term in 2021. Hold on to your goofies. Hotep and Bill. The whole nation loves you two gentlemen. Peace, love, freedom, and abundance to you. You two who have brought so much joy to a bizarre 2020. John Lemley, similar message to what John Chadwick Lamone said, but much better in every way. By the way, thanks, Chad. Thanks for that, that Christmas thing you said. Appreciate it. Robert, ? Hotep, New Year's, Millennial Killers. Clint Griffin, Happy New Year and may the grift be with you. Oh, I need that one. The future is bright. We are winning. We will win. All will be well. Michael Malice.
Yo, Chad sent, you got Chad's holiday
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
For the family, right?
Yeah.
Looking like the perfect white American family.
My girl seen it. She was like, who's these white people? Stop being racist. You white.
Oh, shit.
Cannon, Hotep and Bill, Dirt 1/4 of 2021. Going to be a S show, shit show. Ken Thoreau, $3.99. Thank you. Justin, $14.99. Pouring myself some bourbon for this one. It's a good year to be Hotep. Well, hold on, man. We got to talk about, we got fitted for the test today. We got fitted for the Grifties. The Grifties are coming. Grifties 2020 is coming in January. Be there, be square. I had to go to the white man, measure me up for the tux, man. I'm gonna be looking clean. We're gonna do a great show. Y'all are not ready for a war show of this magnitude. Yeah. The world is not ready, but we're bringing it to you. 2021, Grifties. Be there, be square.
Yeah, I went down to the place, and it's the first time y'all gonna see me in a white man suit. It's the last time y'all gonna see me in a white man suit. You know what I'm saying? Except if it's for the Grifties, you know what I mean? So we got our tux and shit. We gonna be shooting that shit next week. I think 21st is gonna be
21st. Yeah.
21st. The Grifties are coming. For people that don't know about the Grifties, this is our award show to reward the grifters of 2020 who have put their worst foot forward to grift off of the public. So I think the show probably lasts around 30, 45 minutes. It's going to be better than the Grammys. It's going to be better than, American Music Awards. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be diverse cultures, so you ain't got to worry about getting snubbed out here based upon your skin color and all of that. But it's going to be a good show. I can't wait for y'all to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. Make sure, there's the trailer on his channel. Please spread that out. We're going to be pushing the more advertisements. So be ready for that.
Yeah.
You guys hear me all right? They hear me all right?
Can y'all hear Unc all right? Press 1 in the chat if y'all hearing Unc. Press 1 in the chat if y'all hear Unc okay, yo. Last week, your shit was on wildin'. Natasha said nobody watches the Grammys.
Wasted Talent Podcast, best handwriting hands down. Cassius Cam, long live the villain. Rest in peace, MF Doom. You listen to MF Doom, man? I listened to a few of his albums, man. Back in the day when, that was, that's when he was like at his peak. That's when the underground was like really, really bumping, man. That's all I listened to, underground rap.
Yeah.
I ain't listen to no Jeezy, none of that stuff, man. I listened to MF Doom. Who else was there? That's when Mos and them was out there, nonfiction, Ill Bill. But he was infamous for wearing the metal mask. I never know what he looked like, man.
Yeah, until today, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's the first time I seen him without his mask.
Yeah, that's quite epic, man. He went that long. That's great branding. I think there's I teach branding on Saturdays at the Mogul Summit in our Saturday class, Saturday huddle, Saturday group session, and we talk about branding a lot. And Emma Doom, that mask, seemed like some kind of Spartan mask or something like that. Yeah, great branding, man. Dude was a genius. He was a real genius. And I heard that he didn't pass it. I heard he passed maybe a month ago or something.
October,
like
that. Yeah. His wife had put it out there.
Oh, okay. It was in October he passed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, he was innovative, and that's what I think hip hop needs. You know what I mean? Not everybody coming in sounding the same and stuff like that. This is when I think people actually took chances with their style and stuff like that. I listened to him. Cannibal Ox was another group that came out. They was from New York. They had a different sound back then. They wasn't going with the cookie cutter rap and stuff like that. And I think the game needs more of that nowadays. I think we kind of lost that, that innovativeness that guys like Doom brought, but that should show you, you don't have to fit in with what everybody's doing. You can just stay down and grind. He grinded, and, I think so I remember somebody introduced me to Doom, it was some light-skinned brother. I think Carl Kevorkian, he's from Westchester. He raps, but he raps in the underground scene and stuff like that. But,
okay.
You can make a decent living doing that, man. You don't have to be. A lot of people get into hip hop and they want to be the superstars and stuff like that. You stay down and grind. You can make a nice career out of a lot of stuff. MF Doom was one to show you.
Yeah, my aunt, she's a singer and she tours. She does weddings. She did vocals on that Sony Michael Jackson album, and she makes a great living. She got a nice big house down south, and she makes a great living being independent with her and her group and her band. And you can imagine the type of money they make, doing live performances at weddings. Instead of getting like a DJ, you got them performing them old jams but live, and she could blow,
Right.
So yeah, even somebody like Joe Budden. I remember Joe Budden.
Yeah.
He used to, do a couple of shows a month, but you figure you making 10 G's a show independent, 300 people in the building, and you sell a couple of VIP tickets, he's making $1 million a year independent. And that's without the label help and all of that. And that's back when he was rapping. Look at him now, he moved into media. So yeah.
Man, I went to a Budden show. Budden's one of my favorite. He's my top 5. You know what I mean? Whatever. Disclaimer. Lemley gonna kill me, but he's in my top 5, right? Of places I listen to. I went to one of his shows in Philly. I went to 2 shows. First show I went, that was the livest show I went to, man. And I couldn't believe the people that came out for him, man. It's like, if you have a loyal fan base, man, them jokers came out to see him. You know what I'm saying? I can see why he, he's probably got tired of the grind. He probably didn't want to rap no more. But if he wanted to do it, his people are still out there. Man. They still follow him.
Yeah. All right.
So go out and stream MF Doom tonight. Get Mad Villainy. I think people are trying to get Mad Villainy number 1. One of the hip hop greats has passed away. So let's get him his flowers today. Jelani Thompson, rest in peace, Doom. Here's to a good 2021. Derek Hopkins, $1.99. Daniel Hawk, 2021. Get Michael Malice's good friend David Smith on. He's taken over the Libertarian Party, kicking out the losers. Plenty of room for Hoteps after that.
Well, if he gonna do it, I ain't got to be there.
Steph Colonel, Kamala Harris taking at least 4 awards. Oh, come on. Ken and Hotep, New York City said, "Don't bring your asses down here for New Year's Eve." They sound like they were expecting an attack. Oh, they're not dropping the ball tonight?
Yo, I don't know.
The ball is done?
I heard they not doing it. Cause usually it's gonna be packed down in Times Square. Let me see. They got look like they got a live feed down there. It's empty. I've never seen Times Square like this on New Year's Eve. Wow. I guess they're probably gonna do the ball drop, but nobody will be there for it. But I'm looking at the live feed right now and it's a ghost town. Cause usually people will be out there, from last night, people are coming in. Yeah,
I know. I know. I bet you they do Atlanta. Don't they do a peach drop or something like that?
Do they?
I think I was reading that. But I know them shines in Atlanta. They partying tonight, man. They don't give a damn.
They said they said they're still dropping the ball. They said they still dropping the ball.
Oh, they are still dropping. Okay. Chad, shout out to Taylor putting in work. Sewell Santana, I lost my spot. Sewell Santana, here, $49.99. Thank you. Here's for 2020 plus 10 more. Salute to you both. Thank you, Sewells. Wasted Talent Podcast. Message retracted. Message redacted. Avery from Chicago. Yo, I appreciate you guys. I was introduced to you guys a few months back and love the content. Sad day with MF Doom dying, so I made some music. Shout out to Avery from Chicago. Thank you. Natasha, I did not say Eminem was my fave. I said he's tied with Hove. I did not say he's my favorite. I did a stream in the park the other day. It got talking into rap, man. And if you black and you say you like Eminem, man, you better be prepared because they coming for your ass, man. They coming for my ass. I was like, I like some of Eminem's songs. You know what I mean? Some of the albums aren't collectively great, but he usually has 2 or 3 bangers on there. I got a lot of Eminem on my playlist, and oh my god, it was like that. Might as well said like
cool.
I hate Natasha wanted to call me a coon so bad, man. Shout out to Natasha. Derek Hopkins, HJ, you switch up on the chess game. No more Mozarts.
Damn, you right. I ain't got no background music. I'm gonna change that. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay. Damn, hold on. Big Poppy 426. It's Thursday. You know what that means. Rest in peace, John Hooper, aka Luke Harper, aka Brody Lee, talented WWE performer. Happy New Year's, guys. Hopefully it's prosperous and full of grifts.
Bless up. Bless up.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Brody Lee. LKC Anon. Hotep's been told you. Thank you for making 2020 tolerable. $24.99 donation. Thank you. Real Estate Ron. I appreciate what y'all doing. Been listening since the fall. Thanks, AJ, for mentioning OBS. It's really been helping me out.
Nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy that.
Look at Hotep Jesus helping the community.
For once.
Hold on, let me stop, man. Because Ali Shakur came out last episode, man. Like, I meant to tell you this, man. I was just sitting there like, oh my god. He went on a 30-minute rant. Oh my god.
I've been trying to be better, man. Ain't once in a while that nigga just hop out like Tupac, yo.
Markel Fowler. Yo, glad to catch y'all live again. Question: what is your guys' take on modern monetary theory and the idea of money isn't real? Love you both, brothers. Money ain't real?
Go watch the recent interview I did with Bitcoin Zay. It's on this channel. We talked about that, yeah.
Okay. Countess of Monte Cristo. Love and peace to Hotep community. Look forward to another year of new knowledge, common sense, and laugh. Long live the grift. Hilaria S. We're going to talk about Unk's troll calls. Well, that was epic.
Oh, they was on your head. Yo, Unk streams on Sundays, the Uncle Hotep Factor, and you could call into his show. Man, they was calling in digging balls. They was
one guy tried to be slick. I tried to stall him out. You know, at first I was like, I'm gonna stall him out. Then he was like, you know, he tried to talk normal. Then he just broke out to the troll. Oh, I was just getting black digging my ass. I was like, clank. Yeah, I don't know who was trolling me. I didn't appreciate it, but you know, it's cool. I guess that comes with the game. They were saying I was getting trolled more than Tommy Sotomayor. Yo, I'm just like, yo, I just started this 2-3 weeks ago, and y'all coming for me?
Yeah, I was about to do that shit now. I was like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I can't call into my channel.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever, man. I had to hang the phone up. I had to cut the Skype off towards the end. Yeah. I was like, yeah, they just going, you know, it was just a couple. You know, it was probably one person just changing, but it was cool. You know,
so, I mean, maybe put it on the screen next time. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, the people that try to peep me to game. I was trying to set that up as the rolling thing, but you know, my OBS skills was kind of rusty. I got to get back in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you tweeted out the number 2. Oh,
okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I did.
And so that might have been another problem.
Yeah, I was drawn. just let the people come in the room. So next week, I probably just put in the description, not in the title, and then we'll go for there. I'll see if I have to change the number, but I'm gonna keep going with it. You know, I got a couple people. I like the format of calling in.
Yeah, it's
hearing from the people. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue to do that.
I like that vibe.
Sunday at 8:00. Robert ? I rate him and I'm white, but he doesn't make my top 5, and rap isn't my first. Dancehall is Free Cartel.
Free Cartel.
Oh, you listen to island nigga music, man. P from around the way. Thanks for another great year of content enlightenment. $21. Thank you. Ken and Hotep, y'all gotta watch the interview with Catherine Austin Fitz called Planet Lockdown.
All right.
Okay, we'll try to catch that up. Let's get to it. Where you want to start it, man?
Let's just do the year-end recap.
Oh, year-end recap, man.
I think we got to definitely talk Kobe.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe. You know, Kobe, that shook everything up, man. That shook everything up. That draw. You know, I couldn't believe it when that happened, man. That was just like, that was wild. That was kind of wild, man. You know, he was a brother that had so much ahead of him, man. Like, you know, everybody wanted to see the second act from Kobe. You know, he got an Oscar, you know, from an animated series, I think it was.
Okay.
You know, and he was doing it in movies, and now we find out that some designer said he was working with a shoe, and they was gonna move Kobe to like the players only model, man. Like I was like, oh man, this is now my Hotep. My Hotep senses is tingling. Like, oh, what? You mean Kobe was working with the white man and said, hey, we want to take the money from these shoe companies, give it to make our own player shoes, and the players own the shoe. Oh man, Nike saw that. It was like, oh no.
What Umar said? They are a suspect.
Umar is the first time I followed Umar IG and he put it. He's like breaking, you know, Kobe was trying to do this, and that. You know what I mean? He was, you know, and I knew where he was going with it. I'm like, and then he came out, then it came out to be true. I'm like, oh, come on, man. I was like, wow.
I saw it pop up on my feed a day before you tweeted it. I ain't say nothing. I was like, I'm gonna let this simmer on the internet. You know what I mean? Let the fact checkers go to work. And then you tweeted it, and I said, and you tweeted exactly what I was thinking. I ain't say nothing. Right. I just hit the retweet button, and they got him, yo. They got him. Yeah. They got him. So R.I.P. Kobe. You know, I ain't gonna say the only thing that hit me, because I was a Kobe hater. I ain't like Kobe, but after he passed, I loved him. You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta respect his game. I always said I respected his game. But like, you don't want people to die. Like, damn. Like, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But then Gigi going too, and then the other players, that really hit me, man. Like, damn, his daughter, yo. Like, that was the heir, you know? And she was out there balling too. So who knows what she was about to bring to the WNBA? You know, it was like, what if Tyson had a son and his son was a boxer? You know what I'm saying? Or like, what if it was Bron and Bronny? You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. So, you know, R.I.P. Kobe. CNN HQ being invaded. That was epic.
Oh, yeah.
That was epic. And
that was all the Black Lives Matter protests,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
They stormed the joint.
They stormed the joint. That was the one time I was rooting with. I was like, yo, y'all some shit. I like this. Yeah. Keep this up. Toilet paper running out.
That was a low, man. That was a low. But wait.
Huh?
Wait. Was the chicken sandwich last year or this year?
Wait. Was that this year?
What's the chicken sandwich?
That was last year. That was last year. It was right at the tail end. December.
Yeah, but you know, this agenda that came out, you know, the event had people running in the stores, buying up all the toilet paper. You couldn't get no toilet paper, man. I went and got supply. I ain't gonna hurt people. I ain't gonna like slander people getting supplies. You know me. Remember I bought the 2 big bags of rice, man. I still got them. I dug in one bag. I'm halfway in one bag of rice. You know, but people was running, just getting the toilet paper crazy, man. That was wild, man. That was just like, that was embarrassing, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I kind of think some of the bad stuff that happened is because of that chicken sandwich event, man. Like, God was like, man, I'm gonna teach you Shines a lesson.
That niggas put stupid 19 inside the sandwich. Yo, matter of fact, today we went by it was Chick-fil-A was across the street from Popeyes. And I was like, do I want a chick sandwich from Chick-fil-A or do I want one from Popeyes? But that Popeyes was kind of old. I was like, nah, I'm gonna go with the new Chick-fil-A because I don't know how dirty that kitchen is at Popeyes. So I went and got me a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. That shit was smacking with a little bit of that Polynesian sauce. Former Israeli space chief says aliens exist and Trump knows about it.
Oh man. They've been dropping this alien thing all year. If you notice that, they've been teasing this all year long, man.
Yeah.
Like they've been dropping the Area 51. I think it's prep work. I don't know. They're probably gonna release some, I don't know, Project Blue Beam or something. I don't know. But I noticed it's been an uptick in that type of talk.
Yeah.
More grainy videos and stuff like that, man. I'm still trying to figure out when they're gonna tell us what happened to JFK, man. I'm not trying to come on, man. They're gonna go right to the aliens.
Yeah, you never gonna learn about JFK, nigga.
We ain't never learned about JFK. We never going back to the moon, man. Can we get back to the moon first? They gonna drop the aliens. We can't get it back to the moon. They talk about it would take 30 years to get back to the moon, and then 60 it took them 7. I'm like, whatever. I gave up on it because that matter of fact, I think Trump was talking about that. Didn't he say in the beginning of his presidency they're looking to go back to the moon? Didn't they say that?
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, with Space Force.
Ain't seen ain't seen nothing about that moon, boy.
You got food? What y'all got? Bring me my food. I'm hungry. My bad, y'all. I'm a little ghetto. My bad. I'm supposed to be recording my show and shit. I'm hungry, damn it. What else we got? Amy Robach Epstein hot mic clip leak. What was that?
I don't know.
Does anybody in the chat remember that? A video surfaced yesterday of an ABC News anchor expressing anger about a big story that got away. As NPR disclosed that Amy Robach had interviewed a young woman years ago. The woman had accused Epstein of sex trafficking. ABC never ran that interview. And this video shows Robach caught on mic saying this. Oh, wow. Wow. That's wild. So they knew about this years ago. I'm pulling. Yeah,
they cover it. Go.
You said what?
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm pulling these straight. I'm pulling these straight from my Twitter followers.
Oh, okay. Man, they knew about Epstein, man, for a minute, man. Like I'll never forget, they asked the guy who was in the Trump administration, he quit right after the Epstein joint came out. They asked him, this was about the case in Florida. And he was like, man, this guy did some crazy stuff, man. We got to get him. We got to lock him up. They was like, he's intelligence. And told him back off. They asked him again what intelligence he was talking about. He was like, hey, man, I don't know, man. Like, then a couple weeks later, he quits and stuff like that. So it's like, Epstein was this year, right?
That was this year.
Yeah.
I want to say it was this year.
Then you've seen it now that some guy Linwood is trying to say that ask Epstein, he's still alive. Well, Hoteps BEEN Told You. I don't know how you have to go to them. We told you that when it happened. I was like, no. Dude, like, listen. This guy was doing trafficking, prostitution, and they gave him house arrest. House arrest. And all of a sudden they're gonna pull him in this year for the heck of it. Man, that was just to make a spectacle, man. He in some island somewhere, man. Like, come on, man. Like
and then the camera's shutting off.
Camera shut off. Yeah.
Camera shut off. The security guard asleep. Or left his post or some shit like that. This shit straight out of a.
They was pencil whipping the checks. They didn't do no checks. They just wrote it in the book.
Yeah.
You got the highest profile inmate you will ever see in your life. I'd be checking on him every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was in their sleep in the bubble. Like come on.
No cameras. The camera footage got cut off. Nigga. You know how much power you got to escape jail like that? That shit straight out of a Liam Neeson movie or some shit, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
The camera shut off? That's in a prison? Let's move on. What is this? Kenosha riots?
That was in Wisconsin. That's where the boy what's his name? Free Kyle, whatever.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, that's what happened down there.
What was that? What death was that? That wasn't George Floyd.
I think there was. I don't know. There was so many. I thought there was a guy in Minnesota that died, but it might have been Floyd. You know, Floyd started everything. George Floyd was another one. Man.
Yeah.
You see that big ass ice sculpture white man made of George Floyd, man?
Oh, the big snowman?
Yeah.
Niggas was calling that shit the snow Olmec head.
White man kill you exist forever, man. You said that.
It was Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake. Okay.
Jacob Blake.
Who the hell was Jacob Blake?
Yeah, they killed so many niggas this year. I done forgot. Jacob Blake suit. Hold on, I'm about to pull the video up now. You know, the cops was killing a nigga. That ain't nothing new. Let me see. Video discretion advised. I'm just trying to remember what this was. Oh, this was the one in the suburbs. I think this the one where he pulled out the knife and chased after them.
Oh,
wait. Okay, yeah, he's walking to the car. Yeah, I think he went to go grab something, or I think he went to go grab maybe a ratchet or the gun out of the car. I see him. They got a handle on him now, and I think they shot him after that. I think he was reaching for a knife in the car. Yeah, but that was Jacob Blake. That the Kenosha riots was over. What else happened?
But they saying that was a good shooting. He was stalking his ex or something. He was doing something nutty.
Yeah. I think his girl called the cops on him or some shit like that.
And they put that thing on him.
Yeah, he laid his ass to rest.
No, he's still alive. Stop it, man. Stop it. He's still alive, but he's paralyzed, I think. That's what the chest.
Oh, he's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I don't know shit. Kamala put on the Timberland boots, somebody said.
Oh, yeah.
They wasn't even real Timbs.
Yeah, we found out Kamala is black, even though she swore in as the first Indian senator. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden she black.
Now she won't be black. She put on, yeah, and we knew she wasn't black because she ain't had the butters on. You know what I'm saying?
No,
for my niggas in
I
the hood.
remember that. We was talking about the episode. She didn't have the butters on.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know white folks, y'all not familiar, but there's a certain style, we call them constructs up here in New York, or in Philly, they call them the butters.
Yeah.
Tan butters. You know what I mean? And she had the wrong pair on. She had the low tops. You can't do low top Timbs, and we don't do that. And you get joked on for those. You come to school with the low top Timbs on. What are those? All right. Who was old boy that was crying on air after Biden won the presidency?
Van Jones?
Van Jones, dumbass. That was a classic moment. The lady who was attacking people in the wheelchair during the riots outside Target, and they hit her with the fire extinguisher.
They was messing her up, man. That was.
Wait. Where is it? I'm missing one. All right, let me just go to the next bullet point. Where he at? Bitcoin hit an all-time high.
Oh yeah, I know you. It was looking kind of shaky. It came back strong, man.
I needed to look shaky next year so I can get some more. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my Bitcoin holdings. I'm like, damn, I should have bought more, yo. Fucking bought more, man. I'm so mad at myself.
Yo, matter of fact, I went into the Indian store. You know, the local Indian store. You know, either Arabs or the Indians got all the stores in, you know, the locals corner stores in towns, in these small towns across the country, right?
Yeah, that's no business.
They put a Bitcoin joint in there, man.
ATM?
I meant to take it. Yeah. I'm like, I guess you can just go in and get Bitcoin or I'm like, it was a big white machine. You ever seen them?
My homie got one.
Oh, okay.
My homie is sitting on over $1 million in cash doing the Bitcoin ATM machine hustle.
For real? There's money in
there? Yeah. Coinbase is thinking about acquiring them.
Okay.
We might buy them out. But yeah, that's a big business, man. You go in and buy Bitcoin from the ATM machine, put cash in and get Bitcoin right to your wallet. Yep.
Wow.
That's a good hustle. If y'all want to get in, man, y'all better get in. Remember, people on the gold rush, some people got rich off gold, but everybody that sold shovels got rich selling shovels.
Right. Right. That's a great point there.
You know, Bitcoin Zay brought that one up. What else happened this year? Oh, Bubba Wallace in the fake news.
Oh my God. That was kind of wild, man. And that shit almost got memory hold, man. Remember, everyone was waiting for the picture of the noose and stuff like that. Oh man.
Black folks took 2 L's this year. One was the night of the Tyson fight, and the other one was Black History Month. One was to Jake Paul, and the other one was to Tyson Fury.
I'm only really mad at Wilder, man.
Word.
Wilder took all that mess and just got white man just beat the shit out of him, man. And you know what? He didn't take, it's like, I don't know. He disrespected the sport because, I think, if he had to take time to learn boxing and just going out there trying to be an athlete, start swinging at jokers, yeah, that would work in the local bar fight. But, they don't call it the sweet science for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Tyson Fury, he respected the craft. He can box.
Yeah. He can box.
You play that white man no more, I bet you that.
Yo, Waste of Talent podcast. I need you to get Wilder together before the next fight, man. Please get him together, man. Waste of Talent podcast. He boxes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got a nephew that's getting money in the ring. I saved the best for last.
What?
When the Democrats took a knee and put on the kente cloth from Ghana.
Oh, remember that, man. That was crazy.
That was a real grift.
That was pandering. Pandering was at an all-time high during this election season. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was like, come on. They went too far with that, man. Nancy Pelosi and the kente cloth, man. Like, I was sick to death, man. They did some more pandering. What the... Biden telling you ain't black, you ain't vote for him, and what else was there, man? It was crazy, man. Biden talking about his corn pop, that's back in the day, corn pop.
So much shit happened in 2020, man. Like, I can't wait to hear Uncle Murder freestyle.
Oh yeah.
He took over for Mad Skills, so I'm waiting for that to drop. See what he recap, man. Mad Skills used to do it. Now Uncle Murder does it.
Okay. I thought they did something together or something like that.
Did they?
I'm not sure. I thought I heard that.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it this year. I got to check it out though. I know it's out there somewhere probably already. But that's it, man. You got any 2020 predictions before we get into the topics?
2021 predictions?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
White man gonna have his foot up our ass.
I got an easy one. Kamala becomes president. Easy. I got an easy one.
That's easy. Yeah. That's a good one. Kamala gonna be the first so-called black president. First female president, definitely.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good prediction. My prediction is, black folks realize that the Democrats fucked them over. They're gonna realize real fast. As soon as that first viral video hit, and the media like, what video?
They're already doing it now, because I seen 2 or 3 episodes where if it was during the summer, it would have been exploding. It would have been national news every day. Like they're trying to really push that. You seen that that lady? I don't know if she's white or Hispanic. She tried to take the iPhone from the kid and stuff like that.
Word?
You see it? Oh man, she said it. I think it was New York. She said a kid stole her iPhone, black kid, and I think the kid's father, he's like some type of actor. So he was kind of semi-famous, right? So he has a blue check on IG. That's all I know. I don't know where he's from, what. But yeah, she tried to tackle him, said it was her phone. But you know, sounds like she was crazy. They put charger on her ass, man.
I know I've seen some black kids out there in the street fucking jumping on somebody's car. Man. That's what happens. That's what happens when you put kids on lockdown, bro. They wild out. That's straight lockdown shit.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats. Lemley, I think it was Lemley. Lemley, I was the call-in troll. Unc deserved it for saying he's more of an American black than Obama, while saying that Eminem is in his top 5 of all time. Let's see. Black Mountain Hotep, y'all want to troll Unc and his critique his kettlebell skills. You know, man, they be killing me, man. But you know, it's important. You know, you gotta have your form right with that kettlebell. You gonna break your arm or something. Shout out to everybody help me on the kettlebell. Simp, Happy New Year's. Can't wait for next year of content. Thank you, 1999. Hotep High Life. Happy New Year, you Griffin MFers, Hotep and Bill. Wasted Talent Podcast. I just got off the phone with the redacted Unc. They said kill Kobe, MJ Prince, and they put the microchip in the Popeye chicken sandwich.
Oh man. Woo!
Lemley, Nike and NBA decided to sell high on Kobe, max out potential to grift off him by having a tragedy happen. I'll say one thing. The people that would just dismiss this offhand, you got to understand how much money is in the goddamn shoes. And how much money would be taken out of Nike's pockets if the players would own their own shoes.
Kobe?
And you have somebody that all these players respected. They all loved Kobe. They would sign on board with Kobe. You know, Kobe was their MJ.
It would have been a mass exodus.
Okay. You think Luka would have signed with Nike instead of LeBron? I mean, you think Luka would have signed with Jordan instead of at Kobe? He would have signed with Kobe.
Right. You'd have been called a coon for signing with anybody else.
Yeah. Darth Moser, white guy from Boston, found you guys in August. Been watching since. This show is going to be huge. Keep it up. And soon Spotify will be deleting past episodes to protect their listeners. 21 donation. Oh man, I lost my spot. Damn it. Hold on.
Canon Hotep.
You're going to have to read that.
Canon Hotep, the return of the rooftop Koreans. Word. Steph Colonel, I remember that day, drove to 6 ShopRites all over New Jersey, crossed into PA, and still could not find a roll of toilet paper. Be Weezy Bird. Mitch making sure Trump don't expose the aliens. Also, early predictions for 2021 Grifter of the Year. And Unc, the Pogs waiting for your OnlyFans. Yo, they on you, boy. I did my Monday night show and she was like, yeah, you know, I ran into Hotep's door. Hotep's Been Told You. And yeah, Rita was like, yeah, you know, Hotep is, I love you, but I stayed because of Uncle Hotep. I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, he's sexy. I was like, what? I was like, let me get on Amazon, give me some kettlebells. This nigga taking my fans. Oh, John Lemley, donating to have you ignore the studies that show a positive correlation between eating on screen and audiences seeing more relatability. You think I do that shit on purpose? You're damn right. Black Mount Hotep, HJ, you eating plantains on the mic tonight? Yo, I ain't had plantain in a minute. Thank you for reminding me. I need that in my system. Crypto Bastiat. Happy New Year's to the Hoteps. 2021 will be epic. Yes, it will. Miles Corp Versus says, come back at 10 and bring the new year in with us. Like, I'm going to lay down. I don't know about all that.
You just be asleep. Like,
for real, I'm about to watch my Redbox movie. B Weezy Bird, Jacob Blake made the NBA quit for a day. Yo, that is true. That did happen. Yeah. Mario,
right.
Remember that? Yeah. Mary O'Donnell, watch some of Unc's kettlebell videos. I say hi sometimes. He says hi sometimes to the passerbys, and I said, "Woo, I'm going to take my shirt off." Oh, I might have to take my shirt off. He's trying to get the female audience. I know he got Lemley. Oh, Mary just came at Lemley. Shots fired.
Gosh.
Nerd Nash, what up, nerd? He said, as soon as I hop in the Hotep Clubhouse room with HJ, I get my Twitter taken, shaking my fucking head. Yo, word. I did the first first Hotep Clubhouse the other day. I thought we was going to get attacked. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, they showed love? I couldn't get in there that day.
They wouldn't let you in?
No, I was doing something.
Oh, okay. You was busy. All right. Yeah, I was like, I was on the way to my man's house and I was like bored and shit in the car. So let me just pop this shit on and see what happened. Let me play around and see what happened. I did my first Clubhouse. They was showing love.
Really?
Niggas was passing us our flowers. Yeah. Had me about to cry. Nerd was like, yo, see, I told you the people need you. Nerd was on the stage. Lawrence Jones from Fox News was on the stage. Felicia was on the stage. Cooley was on the stage. People from back in the day was on the stage. Yeah, it was some buzz. I think we had like up to 60 people in that room. It was love. So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna try to do that once a week, y'all. Catch us on Clubhouse. Cannon Hotep Kamala says she's been celebrating Kwanzaa since she was a kid. We're gonna talk about it. Her phony ass. Michelle Dumont. Congrats, HJ, on the little one. Happy New Year to both of you and your family. Thank you. Appreciate you. Rob ? Where'd that go? I just lost my spot. Where the plantain there? Yeah, I need my plantain, y'all. It's coming. Natasha Kayleen going to send love to two men I stumbled upon in their hearts and minds. I really look up to you. Thank you for being you. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you for hanging in there with us. I look forward to seeing you in 2021. Cameron Erlin, hey guys, Hotep. 2020 hit us with a buzzer beater. We lost one of hip hop's obscure legends. He wasn't mainstream, but Q-Tip said it best. He was your MC's favorite MC. Word. RIP to the supervillain MF Doom. Reaction PR prediction. Democracy J-Dams by spring. What's J-Dams? I don't know what that is. Using that conspiracy theory logo on me. Reaction PR prediction. Cartel smells weakness equals border crisis. You getting woke on us, man. Leftover pizza predictions. Bitcoin be 100K by the end of 2021. The powers that be will try to make crypto illegal. I just need that shit to go back down to 10,000 or something. I just needed to go down so I could just dump my whole bank account into that shit and sit back and chill. So I can be a millionaire by the end of the year. Evan Drayback, 2024 prediction. Trump gonna pull the ultimate troll and run as a Dem and win. Hilaria, also Biden telling black leaders to back off, where he did diss us. Well, I shouldn't say us, he dissed them grifters. Susan Davis, Hotep's been told you, kept me sane through 2020. Happy, prosperous New Year's Eve. HJ, Uncle Hotep. Thank you, Susan. We love you. Ebony, what up, Ebony? Ebony came on until end of the year. She been holding us down real heavy. Love you, Ebony. She said Oprah sold majority of own network to Discovery for $36 million. Yeah, she couldn't handle that. White man told her, yeah, you thought you was going to be on your own. Now we own. She tried it. Hotep Saxes, Happy New Year is 62 in the Kemetic calendar. Y'all don't take breaks. Love to see it. No breaks, man. No breaks. John Lemley, bless us with some Chinese. I need y'all to translate that for us. Reaction PR prediction. Putin smells weakness. Bill base in Venezuela, Syria. Redacted knows there's no backup. Mossad goes ham. Uh-oh. Here we go. That's it.
Let's get back into the topics. Hold on. You gotta wait till I'm done. Anyway, daughter wants a bedtime story. Oh, now you're tired. She didn't go to bed till like whenever last night. Anyway, you want to talk about Kamala and Kwanzaa? Kamala says she celebrated Kwanzaa when she was a little kid.
She's a fucking liar. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all. Nobody in the black community celebrated Kwanzaa ever. That's a rather new phenomenon. I know I be trolling on Kwanzaa. Kamala wasn't celebrating no Kwanzaa. She said, "Oh, we gather around, tell stories, and light the candles." I'm like, "Yo, you just gonna sit up here and lie like that?"
She was.
Indian people don't even like us.
Lying. You know, like her mom raised her Indian traditions and stuff like that. They wasn't celebrating no Kwanzaa and stuff like that. Like, come on. Anybody believe on that? Nobody. This is why I know the media. Once Kamala becomes president, they're not going to fact check her on nothing, man. She's not. They're not going to fact check her on nothing.
No.
You know what I mean? I just heard Kwanzaa when I would say my mom just started talking about it in like, I don't know, 90s or something. You know, she's talking about in the 60s, early. Come on, man. Like, she's so full of it, man.
She lying. That shit wasn't even created in the 60s, I want to say.
I think it was 66 or something like that.
Yeah.
But she was born in 64. Like, I don't know. You know, I highly doubt that Kamala's mother did that.
I did an interview with Dr. Shiva, and he was talking about the Brahmins in India. They don't like black folks, so I don't know why she even trying to act like they did anything black.
I got my headphones on. They can hear you, Jay. Anyway, thanks to this shine. Black Mountain Hotep, Kwanzaa Day 6, Kumbaya creativity. That's what we're doing. Hey, can you get down? Get down. Stop it. Master P said him and Baron Davis.
Yeah.
They want to buy Reebok.
I tell you what. Niggas better not take no helicopter rides. They better not stay next to no windows for too long. And they better stay away from white women.
Oh, man.
Tell you that right now. They better be careful.
Now, are they going to be frontmen, or they got some financial backing from a bunch of people on this, and let's go get this Reebok.
I mean, usually it's OPM, other people's money. You know, okay. They not. Right. Master P was talking big shit on MSNBC. He was like, you know, they said the company's worth $2 billion. He like, that company ain't worth more than $500 million. So, you know, there's a lot of people falsely reporting that he's going to buy it for $2 billion. I wouldn't buy Reebok for $2 billion. I wouldn't buy Reebok, you know, for $500 million. You know, Reebok's probably worth about $10 million. But you know, Master P's the mastermind, so he would know better than me. But a damn shame worth no $2 billion. So yeah, they're looking to buy Reebok. It's a big move. No Limit Soldiers is out here. He talking big shit, man. He talking that black economic shit. That's the shit they got Kobe for, you know. So let's see if they sell. Number one, let's see if they sell. Number two, I think Master P could pull it off. If there's anybody that could rescue Reebok, it's definitely Master P.
Now, if they do this, they pull this off. what is the American Shine going to do? Are they going to buy? Will they support the black-owned brand?
It depends on how many niggas they get down.
Okay.
And what niggas. You know, we gonna need Zion. We gonna need Mello. You know, we gonna need some ballers. We gonna need some ballers and rappers. If we get the ballers and rappers, the right ones that's relevant, you know, Young Thug and all of them, you know, this thing could happen.
What are you doing?
If it's just Master P, you know the Shans ain't gonna support. But I think Master P got enough pull, but he'll get, you know, the community behind him. You know, the rap community and the sports community. But, you know, it's a lot of white money, you know, I should say redacted money that's gonna be blocking that shit. So we'll see. A lot of players is caught up in contracts with Nike currently. A lot of players is caught up in contracts with Adidas and you know, so we gotta see, man. That's why he's got to get as low price as possible.
Yeah, and I'll also say, you know, like, this isn't the day of the stranglehold Nike had, like, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, I think people are more apt to buy different shoes now than, like 15, 20 years ago when Nike had you. If you wasn't wearing Nike, you was getting clowned. But, you know, everybody, you know, Adidas came up, everything, a lot of people are coming up. You know, as long as he gets some good designers and make some good designs, I think he can make some headway, but he got to sign some talent too, you know, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. Gonna need some talent.
Daniel Hawk, single mom of Indian family after Jamaican dad left, living in Montreal, Canada, celebrated Kwanzaa.
Yeah, not happening.
Canyon Hotep, y'all see your old boy who hacked the Georgia Senate voting machines in real time and presented it to the Georgia Senate.
Yeah.
You see that? I see that.
Yeah, I saw that. And there's somebody else, somebody tagged me in my mentions and somebody's doing it live right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Logosis, found you guys during mandatory lockdown. Thank you for both everything you do, Hotep and Build. Thank you for your donations, people. I gotta talk about this Booger McFarland. I'm like, come on, man. I
What is this story? I don't even know what's going on.
Listen, Booger McFarland came out. You know, Washington football team, they had a brother at quarterback, Dwayne Haskins, right? But a shine at quarterback. You know, not a black man, but a shine. He didn't know the plays. You know, he gave him 2-3 chances. He broke COVID protocol. Huh?
What team he played for?
Washington, the Redskins, the football team. Why they call themselves the football team? They don't call themselves the Redskins.
He was a starting quarterback.
Yeah,
and he didn't know the plays.
He don't know what he's doing. They cut him. He's a first-round pick. Shine.
First-round pick.
I think Haskins was somebody correct. He might have been later round, but he had a 4-year, $14 million contract, I believe.
Wow.
He ended up being starting. This was going to be his chance. He started beginning year. They took him out. So now the other quarterback got hurt, so they put him back in again. You know, he had broke COVID protocol, was out in a strip club. He's supposed to be home. Anyway, they end up cutting the brother. Booger McFarland, he's a former NFL player, 2 Super Bowl rings, defensive tackle. He get up there on white man TV and talking about, I'm tired of this. And every time I see it, it's a black man messing up, getting that white man money. Now, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, y'all come in, y'all ain't worried about X's and O's. Y'all ain't worried about taking your body. What you're really primarily worrying about is building your brand. This is all I see from the black players. That's what he said. Oh man, all stuff is kind of true. But you know, he meant some players, but they, you know, the Shine took that as he's saying all the black players are worried about their branding and everything else, and he's being a coon. So, you know, Booger got the coon reference. But now the NFL is 70% black. Now, earlier in the week, J.J. Watt, white defensive tackle, he got up there and said, these players are lazy. They don't want to work. They need to get it together. We're wasting the fans' time. I feel sorry for the fans. They're paying for this. This is what he said about his own team. I went to the NFL roster for the Houston Texans. I counted how many black players were on the team. 37 out of the 52-man roster is black. 71% was black. So the white man called you Negroes lazy. They clapped up. They was like, J.J. Watt, yeah, that's what we need. Yeah. They congratulate what J.J. Watt was saying, but what Booger was said it, same thing, except he was trying to look out for black players. He's trying to say, like, hey, man, what Booger was really trying to say, black folks, don't come in here and mess up the damn money. Don't mess your money up. You know what I mean? Come in here and work like a regular job, make a profession. You know what I'm saying? Why is it when Booger say it, he's a coon and all that? Now, I know JJ didn't specifically say black players, but it's the NFL. 70% of the league is black.
It's all spooks.
Who else he talking about?
Mm-hmm. That's what you call white privilege.
That's it. I couldn't believe my eyes, man. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all gonna get mad about this? Then they brought up, the Shine started bringing up, like, oh, see, there's white players that may come in the NFL and mess up. You know, what about Johnny Manziel? Well, I'm like, who cares?
Hold yourself accountable, Shine.
The Shine is quick to be on that. If white men do it, we can do it too. Like, come on, man. Like, this is where I can't stand you, Shines, man.
The white man is the black man's standard.
It is. It damn sure is.
That's why we can't never get nowhere. Because it's like, as long as I'm par with the white man, I'm good. Niggas don't strive to be better than a white man. Even if niggas fall short, well, I ain't that bad. The white man did it too. I'm over here trying to compete with Mao Zedong, you know what I'm saying? And Hernandez and them. These niggas is competing with the white man.
Wow, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I had to talk about that, man. I was getting into, you know, I hardly get into it when people on Twitter, but I was getting in it with the Shines on Twitter for a little bit.
Yo, Kwanzaa was funny. I was trolling Kwanzaa, but this year I trolled Kwanzaa very differently. This year I took a take where I really wanted to understand some of the arguments.
Right.
And, you know, we was dropping hints about, you know, black people being the natives. And I asked a question. I said, yo, you know, do you think that black people came, you know, Africans came to America before Columbus? And it was overwhelmingly yes. But there was a lot of people who said no. And it was a dude that said, he said, how did Africans come to America if they never colonized Madagascar? And it's been on my mind ever since. Because I'm like, yo, white folks really be telling on themselves. Like, they think that colonization is sophistication. And I'm like, maybe we went to Madagascar and was like, this shit just a vacation spot. We not trying to colonize. Like, that's not our culture, is the colonize shit.
Right.
Why didn't we colonize it? Maybe we went there, saw people was living there, was like, all right, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring
let's dap up. You know what I mean? Let's dap up. You know what I mean? Yeah. let's trade some stuff. You know what I mean? Right.
I'm gonna go back home. We'll be back next year for next Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, and he was like, so I had me thinking, like, damn, you really think like colonization is shit? Fuck my head up. I've been thinking about that shit ever since, and I'm like, yo, white people, I'm gonna pray for you, man.
Oh man, hold on. Where was it? Steve P. Happy Hotep New Year. Stay safe and armed. Much love for 2021. Miss those redacted MFers and check you out in gulags. Aztec Mecca Hotep Thursday here to the end of the year. Appreciate you gentlemen for great content this year and looking forward to next year's content. Peace and love, Hotep and Bills.
Wait, in the new COVID bill with some mass incarceration shit.
Was it?
It was some shit Chat, help me out. Finish the rest of the super chats, but chat, help me out. It was something in there about increasing the fines for something. Or increasing the it was some mass incarceration shit in that bill. Chat, help me out.
Cameron Erlon. Put in a lot of work this year, met my goal, gross over 60K, want to double it in 2021. You guys got interested in crypto, but I'm ignorant. How can I take the crypto pill? Thanks again for the content.
Coinbitsapp.com. The link is in the description box below. It's an easy way to get involved.
Stop it.
Coinbitsapp.com. The link is in the description box below. Dollar cost average. Our bot will buy Bitcoin
automatically. Go play your Switch
and store it. She trying to be on the final episode of 2020.
I mean, it'd be alright if she want to get on camera. Then she want to troll on the background. Then want to sneak around and see if she can see herself. I think you won't get on the camera or not. Shine. John Limley, NFL owns a stake in the Redskins and don't want players to break protocol because they're helping with the propaganda. Booger is simply towing the company line isn't being serious. He was the worst color commentator in 19. This is what, I couldn't take because a lot of people were saying, oh, Booger been saying this coon stuff all year and like blah, blah, blah. That could be true. But what he said about Haskins was right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if he just helps one black NFL player trying to make the league. That's good enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, if the league is 70%, 67% black, man, that means most of the screw ups are black too. There's a lot of screw ups and people that you don't even hear about. You know what I mean? Get cut, gone, kicked off the team, and all that. You know what I mean? It's not just the quarterbacks. He's trying to tell them, man, take this serious. Yeah. Like, you can't have a problem with Booger, what Booger said, man. You can't. What Haskins did was like you come on, man. You have a chance to be an NFL quarterback. In the biggest quarterback in the biggest sport in America.
They never let Deshaun be quarterback.
Well, I mean, these are different times. These are different times.
But I'm just saying, compared to back in the day, like, you'd be lucky to be quarterback.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? In the new stimulus bill, they made it a felony to illegal stream. Massacre. Who does the illegal streaming most? It be niggas. They made it a felony to stream a pay-per-view event. This is what they doing. They slotted mass incarceration right into that bill. That's why when Mitch was like, I ain't signing this shit, I'm like, I kind of agree with this nigga in some ways.
They tell me get it together, man. Mitch came with the 2K block, man. We tried to meme that 2K and that Trump 2K. Mitch was like,
get it out of here.
Get that shit out of here.
Word up. He got that shit out of here quick.
Yeah, some people getting their checks already.
Yeah, I know some people talking about, I see it in my direct deposit. That shit go ahead Friday. Mitch said the American people is pork. He said some of y'all American people is pork. That's what he said.
That's crazy, because a lot of people were upset about the foreign spending, and that was particularly my thing. It's like, come on, man, we can't be giving away all this money, and
I ain't getting none.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not getting any. No, that's crazy. I think they kind of messed up with that because, I think some of the American people are like ignorant to that. But, under these circumstances with, the vid and everything else, man, I think it has brought a different light to that stuff. You know what I mean? Because, people are out of work. Restaurants are shut they open Pennsylvania restaurants next week, man. We're back in business, man. I can take the pog out to eat, man.
Oh, yeah? Y'all back? Welcome back.
Yeah, we back, man.
Welcome back, man. That's really crazy, though. That's what I be telling Sean, yo. I'll be like, yo, that reparation shit, we got to have full control over that bill. Because That's why I be telling people, like, be careful when you ask the government to write bills, because they be sliding all types of shit into that bill. 5,600 pages, I know that AI wrote. But still, it's like, they be sliding shit in there. Like, what the fuck illegal streaming got to do with a COVID stimulus? I hate this fucking government.
Nothing, man. Absolutely nothing, man. It's crazy.
I'm trying not to rant.
Suge White, Happy New Year, y'all. Thanks for the great content. Thank you. P from around the way. HA, they made illegal streaming a felony. You and all could get 10 years if you play someone's song right now.
That's wow.
Peacemaker, bro, I really need Bitcoin Zay info. I'm really 2 seconds from business monopoly currency. I have just sitting around ready to jump into Bitcoin now.
You don't need his info, but you can get his info. Bitcoin Zay on Twitter, CoinBizapp.com, man. The link is in the description box below. Buy it from the Hoteps, man. Buy it from us. Don't buy it from the man. Buy it from us. If y'all don't buy Bitcoin from us, y'all buying it from the man. Just know that. Just know y'all supporting the establishment if y'all don't buy it from us.
Speaking of Bitcoin, the good brother Russell Okung said he's getting his NFL dollars in Bitcoin, man.
Can I tell you something really embarrassing?
What?
I've been following Russell Okung, and he's been following me, I want to say at least a year now or less.
Right.
I didn't know that nigga was in the NFL.
I thought I didn't know he was still playing, but I thought I remember I was like, he was in the league, but I didn't know he was still playing.
I had no idea. This week, I'm like, oh, this nigga's an NFL player, and he followed me. He better be careful. They better find out you following the Hoteps, nigga. But, because somebody hit me up, was like, yo, you should go interview this dude. I was like, all right. So I hit him up, and he was like, now's not the right time, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't think nothing of it. But I had no idea this nigga was playing in the NFL. I'm like, oh, this nigga.
I didn't know he was still playing either.
No idea. Till this week. But shout out to him, man, getting his paycheck in Bitcoin. It's a very smart move.
Yeah. You better be careful, man.
Word.
You know what they do with smart brothers, man.
They take them on helicopter rides.
Oh my gosh. Cat and Hotep, they're going to be going after people who live stream, so copyrighted material, like if I live stream CNN or something. I guess, that it might be another way for them to try to silence, alternate news and stuff like that, using their clips, I think, maybe. I don't know.
That shit's trash.
It's trash. Who was Senator Hawley? Who the hell? Who's that?
Oh, Senator Hawley was the dude that said he opposes the electors of the election.
Oh yeah, he's going to do a contested, right?
Yeah, he contested. He gonna veto on the 6th.
Now, is this the last minute grift, man? Is this the people are saying this is the Hail Mary grift, man? I'm like, oh, come on.
They said 140 Republicans in the House are going to oppose on the 6th too.
Oh, really?
That's what they said today. Now, I was just a lowly nigga. I can't read. I just don't know too much about the white man's politics, so I don't know what's going to happen on the 6th. The only thing I do know is nobody better call me on the 6th because it's going to be Antifa versus MAGA in the streets. I'm live streaming that. I'm watching that. I'm going to be right in my bed watching that shit all day long, cracking jokes. The Civil War might pop off January 6th. I'm telling y'all.
Man.
Look, I do numerology. I don't talk about it a lot. But the reason why I follow numerology is because the lizard men follow numerology.
Right.
And I know the codes they be using. And that number 6 is one of them codes. January 6th, y'all better watch that motherfucking screen. Y'all better watch the motherfucking social medias. Shit gonna pop off on the 6th. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't even want to attempt to try to figure out what's gonna happen. I think what's going to happen on the 6th is unfathomable. But if we would have just used, basic common sense, I think maybe, they're going to argue for 2 hours and then just say Biden's president anyway. Fuck y'all Republicans. But it's going to be a showdown. Antifa versus Proud Boys is going to go down in the state capitol on the 6th. I would show up, but my gut common sense told me not to. I ain't trying to get shot. And Brandon Tatum might be there, so I ain't trying to get my ass beat.
Oh, we forgot about that. That was this year too, wasn't it?
Yeah, the year that Brandon Tatum threatened to kick my ass. Live.
I had people I work with, I used to work with that didn't know I streamed or did any of this. But, somebody put that clip of World Star. So, the normies, they watched the World Star. They were like, that's it, man. That's Andy.
I work with him.
I know him. People hit me on Normie Book like, yo, what's this? I'm like, oh.
I made you famous, dog.
Yeah, that happened before with Jesse Lee Peterson. Like, I did that interview with him way back. Like, I was on his show, and he like, people hit me up like, yo, what's on Jesse? I'm like, I thought I was sliding under the radar, man. It's just like, I don't know, man. But it's more and more people like that I used to work with and stuff like that. It's just like coming up to me and saying stuff about stuff we do on YouTube and stuff like that.
Damn, you and Jesse, that was cool-tastic.
Oh,
you was
my
getting
God.
your grift on. You ain't slick, nigga. You ain't slick. And you said 2017 too? Yeah, you ain't slick, nigga. That was before Candace Owens even perfected the grift.
Yeah, man. Jesse been doing that for a long time, man. Unique Laura, Happy New Year's to two of my favorites. May the new year bring you much love and prosperity. Thank you, Laura. Greatly appreciate it. Steph Colonel, you still want to be hood, nigga? That was classic, man. That was classic, man.
That was a classic moment, yo.
Yeah, that guy, man.
He fell for it though. Like that's exactly what I was trying to pull out of him. He fell for it. He wasn't supposed to fall for that.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's over there, man. He's a bozo, man. It's like he fell off too after that. Nobody really talk about Brandon no more. He don't come across my timeline.
Yeah.
No, I don't ever see anybody talking about or retweeting this stuff.
He lost his
I'm sure he still got his his following, but
right.
Nobody really messing with him like that no more.
He lost his respect. Like people had him in high regard, and you got on live with fucking 20,000 live viewers or some shit like that, and threatened another person. Like I exposed who he really was.
Yeah. Ramsey's Labs. What's the thoughts on Hilaria Baldwin? What happened with that? She faked being somebody or something?
Yo, I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up today and I watched like a little 2-minute coverage of it. Shorty was really out here faking like she was from Spain. She put on a fake Spanish accent. Alec Baldwin was on late night TV talking about his wife was from Spain. And she came out and admitted she was from Boston. So this is some Sean King, Rachel Dolezal type 2020 shit.
Wow.
Yeah, she really was pretending like, and she even named her kids after people, Spanish names, Eduardo and all types of shit. Carmen. Yeah, she out here fronting like she was from Spain, man.
So this was a decades grift, man. She had it on going for a minute.
Word. And then came out and said, "Nah, I'm from Boston, the most racist of towns in America."
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was funny when I saw the clip on I don't know, E Entertainment or whatever. I was rolling. I was like, because I saw Candace Owens tweet about it this week. I was like, what is she talking about? I ain't paying on. I can't really be giving my energy to dumb shit. But then tonight when somebody tweeted it at me when I was trying to cover the topics, I looked it up And I was rolling. I'm like, yo, she really out here pretending to be Spanish. Like, put on a fake accent and everything.
See, listen, I'm going to tell people that because people act like that's rare. That's a common occurrence, man. I know plenty of white girls that try to do the Spanish thing.
Yeah.
Dye their hair red. Try to put now. They might try to put an accent. They might fake it like I don't know how to speak Spanish.
Crinkle their hair a little bit. Yeah. That's what white girls do. When white girls want to date black dudes, they wear Timbs and crinkle their hair and try to look and put on a Puerto Rican accent.
Oh, come on, man. No, they'll do. I've seen girls that just date primary Spanish men that be white. You know, from the town I'm from, there was a whole group of clique girls that would just roll with the Spanish cats, man. Like girls will get in cliques and they'll just ride with them. And they'll start talking like them and everything else. I mean, I seen that a lot of times. People. Now, I never seen somebody in Hollywood do that. I'm like, I don't know why she would do it, but you know, that's too much. That's too much exposure. But the Rachel Dolezal, the Hilaria Baldwin thing, man, that happens in a multicultural country, man. Let's just, that's how I look at it. I don't look at it as trying to be a culture stealer. She just got in the way. She loved. You know, she just fell in love with something and just wanted to be it. She was like, damn, man, boy, I hate coming from Boston. I hate this town. You know what I'm saying?
She want that real white supremacy.
Oh, man.
You know, Spain is some of the first conquerors.
Yeah.
Some of the first colonizers come out of Spain.
Can we stop calling them colonizers, man?
No.
Are we taking that? Come on, man.
Not after what that nigga said last week about Madagascar. I'm doubling down now. He said, how could Africans come to America if they never colonized Madagascar? And I'm like, yo, y'all niggas really is colonizers. They colonizers. That's what they do, yo. That's their names. I call them colonizers.
But man,
you got I'm gonna say it's 4 different types of white people. You got your Nordics, you got your Hoteps, you got your crackers, then you got your colonizer. Now, 3 of those is potentially colonizers. The white Hoteps, they good with us. The rest of them are potentially colonizers, but them niggas definitely got colonizer in their blood. And the people coming out of Spain and Portugal are definitely colonizers. I mean, if you did the history, if you read the history, if you read Bartolomé de las Casas, Cortez, and Cristobal Colon, and you see what they did when they got to the Caribbean, I mean, Haiti, they renamed Haiti. Oh, these people were savages. They some colonizers, dog. They some colonizers. At least out of Spain. I don't know about the Nordics and shit. And the English, you know, but them Spain motherfuckers.
Yeah, but if you call them colonizers, you're basically saying they was putting their foot in people's asses.
Well, they was. They was fucking us up. I ain't afraid to admit that white folks was whooping our ass. That's why we on YouTube right now, because the white man kicked our ass. we took one of the meanest L's in the history of Earth. When the aliens come out of hiding and they see a nigga, they gonna say, you know the white folks whooped your ass, right? They fucked us up, dog. Hey, it is what it is, man. They can have that one. I ain't afraid to give them that one.
Yo, especially reading about the Aztecs, man. I'm like, come on, man. Like, I'm reading that thing like, this can't be how it happened.
Yo, that's exactly how it happened. We was on some kumbaya shit. It was on some kumbaya shit. If you go look at the letter Christopher Colon wrote a letter to D. St. Angel. And in the letter, he said, yo, these motherfuckers is soft. That's what he said. These people would give us anything. They are non-confrontational. This is shit he was saying in the letter. Go read the letter, yo. I'm telling you, if there's one piece of history you got to read that letter of Christopher Columbus to D. St. Angel, or D. Angel, his financier, and what he said, and it's wild. I'm gonna look it up while we continue.
Chad, I'm hosting a party, but I'm still checking in on y'all. One year when I have a New Year's Hotep Eve party speaking in existence. I hope you're social distancing, Chad. John Limley can't wait to witness a social autopsy during the Grifties. Monique, wishing you both my many blessings in 2021. I first learned about your channel when you were dropping jewels at Amazing Lucas. Keep dropping them jewels. Mr. Watts, so you're saying that Alec Baldwin is a fake Donald Trump? Shaking these people are sick. Never. Chad said he ain't social distancing.
Pete.
Chad happens.
You said what? You said Chad what?
He's having a super spreader event.
Yo, he on some wild shit in his letter. He said the Indians call it Guanaham. The second I named the island Santa Maria de Concepcion. Like, this is how you know some like crazy shit. He like, this is what they call it. But Mama call him Clay, Mama call him Clay, I'ma call him Clay. Saying like, he said the third Fernandina, the fourth Isabella, the fifth Juana. So he's renaming these shits, and thus I gave a new name. When I came to Juana, I followed the coast. I found it extensive. He said, except for a few small settlements where it was impossible to speak to the people because they fled at once. I continued the sad route, thinking I could not fail to see some great cities or towns, finding at the end of many leagues that nothing new appeared and that the coast led northward. I sent two men to find out whether there was any king or a large city. They explored for 3 days and found countless small communities of people without number, but no kind of government, so they returned. He said, from that I saw, where is it? Hold on. He said, right here, he said, I heard from other Indians I had already taken. This is how he started. Like, this is how they was coming to the island. Niggas was like, oh, white man, run. Saying like, but he was talking in this thing about how docile and everything they were. Like, y'all gotta read this letter, yo. It says the letter of Columbus to Louis D. Saint Angel announcing his discovery. And when you read this, it's like, yo, this is some colonizer shit, yo. Here we go. Where I discovered a great many islands inhabited by numberless people, and of all I have taken possession of their highnesses by proclamation and display of the royal standard without opposition. Do you hear what he said? I have taken possession of their highnesses. So they snatching women by proclamation and display of the royal standard without opposition. This is what he said, without opposition. You just came and took them. Some colonizers, yo. I'm telling you, yo. These niggas is wicked. Imagine you roll up to an island, it's nice outside, the beach is cooling, and you just snatching up women. Like, what the fuck is wrong with your mind, yo? That you snatching up people, dog. Like, they didn't even pose no threat. Like, I just can't. I can't.
That's Debo shit, man.
That's some Debo.
That's my
shit.
bike. It's my girl. It's my land.
Yo, this nigga was the first Debo.
Rest in peace, Debo. We lost a lot of people this year.
Yeah, we lost Debo this year too. Word.
Peacemaker says, "Can I use my passport's ID for Coinbit? Signing up now. I'm going to support you guys and show love. Peace." He trying to get on that Coinbit's app right now, boy.
Get on it. Get on it. Look right here. Look right here. I'm still reading. He said they have no religion, no idolatry. So this is some smart people. Except they all believe in power and goodness to be in heaven. They firmly believe that I, with my ships and men, came from heaven. And with this idea, I have been received everywhere since they lost fear of me. So they looking like, oh shit, this nigga must be God. He got guns and shit and like, you know what I mean? He said they are, however, far from being ignorant. And this is where Art Wright be trying to say like, you know, oh, them niggas was dumb and backwards. He admits right here, he says they are, however, far from being ignorant. They are most ingenious men and navigate these seas in a wonderful way and describe everything well. But they never saw before people wearing clothes nor vessels like ours. He said, directly I reached the Indies, and the first isle I discovered, I took by force some of the natives, that from them we might gain some information what was in these parts. Yeah, I got to read this letter. This is some shit I had my kids read. We read this shit last year. Every time they come home with Christopher Columbus work, I make them read this shit. This shit is just shit you gotta read, man. Like, this nigga's a fucking psychopath, yo.
Barstool Fund. What's up with Barstool, man?
Yo, all right. So I had this theory, right? You know, I'll be on my anarchist shit. I'd be like, what the fuck we need government for? And people be like, oh, roads and services for the people and shit. I'm like, yo, free market to take care of all of that. So amidst the lockdowns, as we wait for the government to give us our little stimmies, Barstool Sports comes to the aid. I think they raised, I want to say, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, 14 million so far.
Oh, yeah.
They raised 14 million for small business. And this is what I be telling people, like, y'all be thinking we need the government. Nah, yo, like people are good. There's a lot of good people in this world. And when people get money, they will help others because you can't really spend it all. Like once you get like you a couple of Ferraris in a house, like it's only so much you could spend it on. It's just sitting in the bank. You know what I mean? So it's like people have a good heart. That's the other thing. When people be acting that status shit, like the government's supposed to do something for us, I'm like, yo, you must be a communist. You must think like Karl Marx. Because Karl Marx is the one that thinks like the bourgeoisie, the middle class doesn't give back and the capitalists don't give back. No, capitalists give back. It's 16 million now? Damn, it's 2 million since I saw it this afternoon. That's wild. And this is citizens donating to this campaign. Chef Gruel, you know, out in California, he protesting lockdowns. He done. Somebody update me on Chef Gruel is at now. I know he's way over 100,000. I forget what his number is at. But Chef Gruel is got a fund going for small business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. So you know, shout out to them, man. Like, this is big. This is big. You know. And all this before the government could even cut us a stimmy.
You know, the Shine was against Barstool Sports. They used to call them, oh, they're racist and this, that, and the third. Now they're the ones, you know. Now, as a matter of fact, they was giving Gilly grief, you know, Gilly and Wallow for signing with, you know, Barstool Sports. You know what I mean? Their podcast network, right?
Right.
But it just seemed like to me, this guy just, the Barstool seemed like they're stand-up people, man.
Yeah. I mean, you can say what you want. You know, they've made a lot of missteps this year. You know, right. There's a lot of missteps, not reading the room and, maybe, hints of racism or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know. I don't really put that much weight on tweets and shit like that and dog whistles or whatever. You say what you want. But they did right. They did right by the people with this fund, man. So, you know, shout out to Barstool Sports.
Yo, did you see OJ, man?
What, with the MAGA hat?
Yeah.
In the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the matter of fact, they said next to the MAGA hat was a G Unit hat. I can't confirm, but that's what they said.
Let me go ahead and confirm.
That's what they were saying. They were saying that's a G Unit hat next to the MAGA hat. I didn't stroll in, but that's what they're saying on the collar. But people were mad at OJ. They're like, "Oh, OJ, oh come on, man." I'm like, "Oh, these people, man. Is it a G Unit hat?"
What is that? I don't know how to zoom in on this PC. Hold on, let me I know how to zoom in on a Mac. That shit easy. What's his name? OJ Simpson MAGA hat. That shit pop right up on the Mac. Let's see what this is. It looked like a no, that ain't.
It's not G Unit.
What is that? Oh shit!
What?
That looked like the G in the G Unit hat, yo.
That's what people were saying. They said he got the G Unit joint.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's the G in the G Unit, yo. Hold on. Let me just do it. Let me just look at the G Unit. Let me just make sure I look at the G Unit. The G Unit, bro, that's the G Unit. Wait, no. It looked like it. Hold on, let me see. It looked like it's not it. Hold on. Let me see. It's close. It's real. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
That looked like the G in the G. I'm looking at the logo, and I'm looking at the joint. That's the G in the G Unit. Is that a G Unit hat? I can neither confirm nor deny, but that is how the G in the G Unit look. I'm gonna go ahead and say that people was right, man.
I can't believe people was mad about that, man. Like,
the people haven't been triggered this much by a white man since the KKK.
It's crazy.
I've never seen it. You know, we are not our ancestors. We strong, melanin this. I'm like, yo, like I never seen black people act so pussy over a white man in my life. I never would have expected that. I thought we were stronger than that, than to be crying about a white man for 4 years straight. I was just like, yo, what happened to us, yo? Like we used to be so strong. We used to be so great.
We fell off, man. As soon as dark-skinned people started talking about colorism and stuff like that, I knew it was over, man. It was over. I remember coming up, you dark-skinned, you didn't care. You wasn't like, you didn't feel a certain type of way about it. You felt kind of proud about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like, oh man, you're being, you got something against us dark-skinned people and stuff, like all this colorism. I'm like, I never seen this. I don't know, man. Maybe the rap was to blame with all the, the hip hop honeys that came through in the early 2000s. I don't know, but it's just got ridiculous, man.
Then both men and women, as soon as they were reassured about us, came with small and great, all bringing something to eat and to drink, which they presented with marvelous kindness. In these isles, there are a great many canoes like rowing boats of all sizes, and most of them larger. Larger than an 18-oared galley. I'm still over here reading this Columbus shit, man. I'm sorry. They was bringing this nigga gifts. They was bringing the white man gifts. And here they is. They the shine, scared of Donald Trump.
Scared to death, man. Scared that white man. T Perez, shout out to Carla and Lexia. They love y'all. Peace.
Love.
Oh,
somebody, one of the malls wanted me to shout out to all the malls. She said she wanted me to shout out all the new malls that came on board this year. Shout out to all the malls. I love y'all. Y'all already know.
Nashville. What do you want to say about it?
Nothing. Try to keep my motherfucking channel. I just know that the official story ain't official.
Just one thing I wanted to mention. They said the girl had called the cops and said, hey, he has this and he's making these materials and stuff like that. And the cop was like, oh, really? We can't search his stuff, man. I'm like, what? You know, that's so funny, man. It's got Treadstone written all over that, man. Written all over it, man. You know, I don't know. People try to bring up servers and stuff like that, you know, but that building was like if you watch the video, the cop said, man, this would be a big target right here. You know, the AT&T building, you know, where all the servers, like the communication stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about the voting stuff, but I'm talking about the communication stuff. I don't know. I don't even know if this guy existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, it's it's so funny, man. I'm like, oh man, this is I don't know what's going on, man. But you know what? If you look at Obama's and Clinton's presidencies, you know, the fuckery was happening, you know, in the country. So I expect, you know, this might be a harbinger of what's going to come in, you know, Biden, Kamala Harris, whatever you want, whoever's going to be president. You know, Biden even called it President-elect Harris. Oh my God. You heard him say that, man?
He said what?
He slipped up and said President-elect Harris.
Did he?
Yeah. He said that twice, I think.
That's how you know what the plans is. Because they slipped up, they told him, and he can't even keep his mouth shut because his brain malfunctioning.
Yeah. And like, he can't keep a secret anymore. You know, he knows the jig, but he keeps slipping into his mind. You know, but as soon as they started talking about 5G and all this other stuff about that Tennessee drone, I'm like, oh, come on, man. This is the people's putting something together, man.
I seen some video that made it look like that shit. The explosion didn't come from the RV.
Right, it's possible.
That's what the video said. I looked at the video. I don't know if it was doctored or what, but y'all can believe what you want.
Ken and Hotep, I love to see more than one body cam in Nashville. Thank you. Penguin Similar, message from the white man. Be careful, uncle. You get too close to the truth, you might just find it.
If I find the truth, I ain't saying shit.
You know, once you start digging, I stop. You know, like, I'm like, oh my God, never mind.
He be like, I shouldn't even have seen this.
Yo,
clear browsing history. Let me stop.
You know, because before, you know, back in maybe 8 years ago, I'd go all through it like, I'm looking, yeah. Now I'm like, man, like,
I don't even need that shit in my cookies. I see the article the other day. They said they're going to give us a credit score based upon our browsing history. I said, see, I ain't looking up shit no more. Yeah, I'm about to fuck up my credit looking up conspiracy theories.
Yeah, there's some stuff you can just look at your eyes. Like, I don't need to do a deep dive into Tennessee to be like, come on, man. Like, you don't need to do a deep dive on that.
Yeah.
I can just, from what the events that transpired and what they have said, oh, come on. Anytime it's a lone wolf, that infiltrated the Panthers. He told us, he said, anytime it's a lone wolf, he said the Bureau is very good at doing that. He said, don't trust anything. Don't trust anything. But especially if it's a lone wolf, don't even believe it.
Yeah.
And every time and time again, we got this lone wolf nobody know. You know, they barely got any pictures online. he do something, and it's all blame on him, and it's all wrapped up in a bow. Like you don't even know, you don't even need to research it anymore. You know that it's whatever y'all believe it, y'all want. That's for the normies, man. If you want, you
want to believe the bullshit. Don't believe the bullshit. That's the point I'm at now. Like, like I used to look up shit just so I could argue with a motherfucker. Now I'm like, I ain't want to argue. I look at some shit. Yeah, I'm like, nigga, I don't need to go to Red Lobster knowing some shit's fishy. You know what I mean? And I don't even want to know the details. I don't want to know the details. I don't want to look them up. I don't want them in my phone. I don't want them in my cookies, my browsing history. I'm going to look at this shit, be like, that's some bullshit. And I'm going to go back to playing chess and let everybody believe what I'm not arguing with nobody. You want to take that new goddamn vagine? You could take that motherfucker. I ain't touching it.
2 Chainz. I'm 18 in high school. For my AP Euro class, we had to read the Columbus letter. Thanks for reminding me to brush up on it. Damn, they reading that?
Is they in your Euro history class? Or shout out to your professor. Well, they probably teaching that white guilt shit anyway. Yeah, you got to read that. That's mandatory reading, man. That Columbus letter. That should tell you a lot. That's why I was like bugging on the people. They was like, how black people could get to America before Europeans. And I'm like, yo, y'all niggas never read the letter from Christopher Columbus? It just said they got a boat the size of an 18-oared galley. Like, he said it. They got canoes. They be traveling. It's in the letter. This the white man told you this. It's not like how niggas try to say, oh, Hotep's near revisionist history. Nigga, the goddamn white man told you we had boats. I ain't making this shit up. Ain't my fault I study.
Lemley, why are they telling Biden the truth if he can't stop himself from repeating it? It would make more sense to just say what they want him to say.
He be glitching, Lemley. They be forgetting. You got to remember, yo, you giving these motherfuckers too much credit. The Dems is dumb.
Yeah, because he got to go along the plan. Because he might have been like, man, I don't feel like doing the presidency. And they might have hit him with like, listen, Joe, just run so we can elect you. Because if we put somebody else in, it's not even going to be close, so we can't fix it. You're the only person that's going to be close enough to fix it. You don't even have to do a term. You do 1 year and you're gone. Right. You'll be president. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think they kicked it to Lemley. Kicked it to Biden. I don't think he wanted to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? But he was getting his ass kicked and shit. They had nobody else to fucking, and they didn't trust Gabbard. They didn't trust Kamala was crap. You see, they don't want Bernie. You know what I'm saying? So and then what's the Indian lady? I mean the fake Indian lady. She would have got smoked. Warren.
Elizabeth
you know
Warren,
what I mean?
Pocahontas.
Yeah, Pocahontas.
I'm gonna miss Trump, yo.
I know, man.
And then they gonna ban him from Twitter. He better cool out after he loses the presidency, man.
They gonna ban him?
Yeah, because the only reason why they can't ban him now because he's president. But afterwards, right. Who knows? Like, Jack might just try to ban him and shit.
Kyle Padilla, 999, thank you. Steph Colonel, no arguments entertained all 2021.
Word. Yo, I'm not arguing with nobody, nigga. I changed my whole shit up. I don't even acknowledge shit that's bullshit no more.
Yeah,
I want y'all in 2020. We're gonna talk resolutions at the end.
I don't think we got too much more. What else is there?
Is that it? Oh, we done ran through the topics that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's everything. Shit. 2021. I want everybody to just pull their energy back in.
Right.
Pull your energy back in. I want y'all. Energy goes where attention flows. We not putting attention on shit we don't like. We're putting our attention, our energy, and our money where we want to grow. our attention is like water. We got to start watering the shit we want to see grow. When we put attention on the bullshit, we watering weeds. We're not watering the weeds. We want to water our flowers. So we're going to reserve our attention, pull it back. We're going to buy Bitcoin from CoinbaseApp.com. We're going to water that plant. Water that plant. You water that plant. I'm going to tell you my vision, but if you water that plant. All right. You water that plant. Hoteps BEEN Told You is in studio. We have a headquarters where the Hoteps run our operation out of. We'll have that everything. The studio will be on the second floor. First floor will be for gathering. Now to get to that second floor, gonna be high security. I don't trust y'all motherfuckers. There's agents everywhere. But that first floor of the building, that's where we're gonna throw our parties. Matter of fact, we might throw basement parties. We might throw the parties in the basement. Old school New York style, Jamaica style. You know what I mean? That first floor is gonna be, you know, the secretary floor. Y'all can come, visit, have appointments, blah, blah, blah. That second floor is where the studio gonna be at. Third floor, you know, we're gonna have the kettlebells and the workout. Shooting mad content up there, but you know that's the plan, man. And some philanthropic work, man. You know, I want to feed the homeless. I want to teach kids. You know, I want to you know, we're gonna put a classroom on the fourth floor where you come up there, you get your learn on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna buy a building. That's what we're gonna be the Hotep Nation headquarters, man. You know. And we're gonna do it big, but you know, you buy Bitcoin from CoinbaseApp.com so we can sell the company, cash out, get another startup going. You know what I'm saying? And we can make some big things happen, man. So make sure y'all buy Bitcoin from us, man.
Yeah, I just want everybody to concentrate on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Concentrate what you can control. You know, a lot of stuff is going on. You know, I think people wasted a little bit too much energy into this election and stuff like that. You know, some of that stuff is decided above, you know, these people's pay grades. You know, and I've seen a lot of people. You know, it's one thing to grift, but like some of y'all was taking it a little too serious, I think. But you know, I think we got to bring it back in. You know, nobody's going to save us. You know, there's no candidate that's going to buck the system and everything. If Trump couldn't do it, ain't nobody going to do it. You know what I mean? They reeled him right in. You know, even if they want to do it, you seen the what they threw everything in the kitchen sink at Trump.
Word.
They said the Russians did it. They said he was peeing on hookers in Russian motel rooms. They was like when they came after his family, you know, they put a whole bunch of snitches in his cabinet.
His son.
They had to fire everybody. You know, and you know, and he kissed the redacted the most. He kissed the redacted ass the most. And they still was like, yeah, get your ass out here. But you know what? And with Biden and whatever, you know, the thing about the illegals, you know, you never know what's going to happen because, you know, he said, you know, day one, he already flipped all the stuff, some of the stuff he was promising. He was just lying as progressive. Yeah. He told them jokers, oh, I might give you $50,000 on the college loan, you know, amnesty, whatever. Now he said, nah, psych. So you gotta plan accordingly. Don't trust these people. They're not coming to save you, man. They're not coming to save you. You gotta save yourselves, man. You know, learn foreign languages. Teach your kids to learn foreign languages. You know, have multiple hustles. You know what I mean? You gotta have multiple streams of income coming in, you know, as you can see, you know, they might shut it down anyway, you know, and you know, a lot of people, and I think I did this on my video today. I was talking about the year, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, let's just get this year over with, you know, we get to 2021. How do you know 2021 might be more of a motherfucker than 2020? They might really put it in your ass in 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm telling you, like I said, my prediction is, Biden gonna lock our black asses back up. I think 21 gonna have some fuckery with it, man. Let me see. 2021 would be the number 5. That's the Pentagon. So that means we going back to war. Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly year, man. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. That's 2021. That's the number 5 numerology. We going straight Illuminati numerology. Number 5 is the Pentagon. That means we bombing some shit. Mark my words, man. I know the numerology that they use, man. That's what's going down, man. 2024 was 2 plus 2. I mean, 2020 was 2 plus 2. That's 4. That's the cube. That's the cube of Saturn. That's why you saw a lot of Satan shit happen this year. You know what I mean? But y'all ain't hear that from me, though.
Yeah, I don't have anything, but I just, everybody be safe, you know what I mean, and keep grinding, man. I'm trying to take my grind to another level, and I hope y'all are too.
Yeah, we grinding that shit, man. We minding our business. Minding your business is a skill that too few people have learned. We minding our business, and we showing love to people we care about, and we ignoring the people that we don't. You know, we not feeding our energy to the bullshit. 2021 gonna be some fuckery happening, but if you fucking with the Hoteps, it's gonna be a beautiful year for us. See, a lot of people think that the numerology and the numerology and astrology is very real. It tells you how to move, right? In some ways. But people think just because it's gonna be a bad year means it's a bad year for everyone. No, it might just be a bad year for your ass because you don't know how to move. If you moving righteous, God gonna take care of the universe, everything gonna balance out. Your vibration gonna allow you to just duck and weave, bob and weave through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all stay on that vibe, that Hotep frequency, and everything gonna be all right. Somebody said, when I was talking about the Coinbase app and getting the building, they said you better not be on no Dr. Umar shit.
Oh my God.
Now they gonna hold me to it for having that building. We gonna get the building, trust and believe, y'all. That's all I got, bro.
All right, man.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
All right, y'all.
Peace.